Good evening, everybody. This is Tanks for the Mammeries. The series is called Motorboating with Mammeries, and we are doing another Between Two Warships episode. And I'm really excited tonight that we have Fiaura the Tank Girl joining us on this interview. She's currently a member of SIMP in World of Tanks and a recent volunteer to Sir Havoc's World of Tanks University in North America here. She's joining us from way out west in California, where she's currently, and I'm assuming this is correct, on summer break from school. Fiaura is a longtime tanker with over 13,000 battles in World of Tanks. She has her own YouTube channel, Twitch, Instagram, plays Armored Warfare, World of Tanks, and I'm assuming soon, since that's what's on her YouTube page, Mech Warrior Online. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for taking the time out of your schedule to chat and have a few games with me. Do me a favor and take a few minutes and just tell everybody about yourself, and we will get into the whole interview thing. But again, thank you so much for joining us. Go ahead and tell us what you're doing and where you're at and what's going on.
So, hey everybody, I'm Fiaura. I am basically everything he just said. I am on summer vacation from graduate school. I study human sexuality and cyber psychology, which I've oddly enough found the cyber psychology does help me beat people at video games. Yes, I'm technically cheating. And I am actually out here with my other half. She's actually across the room right now outside of the camera view.
Hello.
As usual. And yeah, I'm here with Tanks for Mammeries, and we're going to go play some World of Warships. I haven't done a World of Warships video in about a week, so I kind of need to do that. And the last thing I did was the Arkansas beta ship for you guys.
Right.
But I've actually added War Thunder to my to my channel recently because it was requested over Mech Warrior Online.
Gotcha.
I do have a Mech Warrior Online account with like a bunch of mechs already, but they asked for War Thunder, so I said, okay, well I'll get back into War Thunder, and it's been an interesting experience.
That's one of the questions I had for you later on. So good. Well, hello to your better half out there in California. Thank you for letting Fiaura take the time to have this conversation with us. I do appreciate it. So tell me a little bit, because this is, I don't know if you guys are aware of this or not, but Sir Havoc, who has a YouTube channel, is quite a popular YouTuber. Sir Havoc does a lot of World of Tanks videos, and he's been very good, folks, with really trying to impart knowledge about the tips and tricks and strategy and tactics of playing World of Tanks. And I realize this is a World of Warships video, but there's a lot of crossover between people who play World of Tanks and people who play World of Warships, so as both Fiaura and I do. So he's got a lot of videos up which are well worth checking out. It's Sir Havoc on YouTube, about trying to teach people how to be better at the game. And he's got actually a couple of clans now where the Havoc clans, where he brings in new players, and they have a very systematic and very sort of structured and professional, frankly, academy to teach players how to become better tankers. And as I said, Fiaura's in SIMP, and SIMP is one of the very good clans out there. But Fiaura has donated her time very generously to Havoc, to the World of Tanks University, to help the new players learn how to play. So I would ask all of you who are interested in that to check out Sir Havoc, to check out his YouTube page, and to take a look at the videos that are going to be coming out and some of the things that he does, and certainly check out Fiaura's YouTube page. She plays World of Tanks like a boss, gets a lot of heat from people in the game, a lot of smack talk, and she's typically the one to send him back to the garage pretty quick, so it's well worth watching. It's sort of instant karma. And so we're going to go ahead and pick a couple of ships here to get into some World of Warships. As she said, she hadn't played in a while. Arkansas Beta was the last video she did. We're going to see if we can do some instant karma and kill two ships with one stone by her getting another World of Warships video up while I do my Between Two Warships video. So, Fiaura, since you're the guest on here, why don't you go ahead and pick a ship, and I will follow, and we'll get started.
Alright, I actually have not... Are you upgraded? Tell me you're upgraded. You are upgraded, that makes me happy.
It's always nice when you pimp them out. Alright, the Chester. Ooh, okay. That's a Tier 2. I'm going to do my Tier 2 destroyer. I'm going to do the Umikaze.
Okay.
Alright. So, the Chester is the Tier 2 cruiser in the American line, and the Umikaze is the Tier 2 destroyer in the Japanese line. So let's get going. So where are you out in California right now?
I am actually in Santa Monica.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Weather good out there right now?
It was a little warm today, but for the most part, it's much better than what it is in New Jersey. I'm not dying of heat stroke in my room.
Gotcha. So you're in grad school now. Are you still at Rutgers in grad school?
Yes, I graduated from University of Delaware and moved to Rutgers for graduate school.
Gotcha. And it's sexuality and cyber. Say that bit again. The smart stuff.
Human psychology and cyber psychology. Human sexuality and cyber psychology. Freudian slip there.
Gotcha. So you do like the Jedi mind trick in people in video games?
Yeah, a lot of the time, like, I get a lot of blind shot kills just because I go, "You're right there, right now."
Yeah.
Battle starts.
And then somebody goes, "I wasn't spotted," and I go, "I know."
Yeah.
And then I've been accused of hacking. I've been accused of using illegal mods, and I go, "Nope, I have 0 mods. I run the game stock."
That's right, you do. I noticed that in your videos. You run the game stock.
It is a requirement of League, and it's just easier for me just to turn all the mods off and go
Gotcha.
without them than it is to remember to cut them off between matches.
Right, makes sense. Now we, as you can see on the map, folks, Fiaura and I have spawned at completely opposite sides of the map, and I am not. Yes, I am. I'm gonna do the stupid thing and go in the channel here just to see if I can spot anything and then bail out. One thing I've got to say about this game, I have got to be much less aggressive. That's been the big learning curve for me in this game, is to be much less aggressive than I am in World of Tanks.
Find out your torpedo range, find out your spotting range, find out the range they can spot you at, and then sit between those two.
Yep. Well, no, that's absolutely the key. It's just I tend to want to go into places like this bottleneck here that I'm going into, and there's always going to be another destroyer in here. And there's a Chester. He can't spot me yet.
Oh yeah, he totally can't see you.
All right, so I'm going to dime you out here. You have managed to avoid having the Alabama accent. How did you avoid?
I spent several years training away the accent, and when I get overly excited or pissed off, it comes out anyway.
It does.
But I've firmly decided that if I wanted to actually go into academia and sound educated, I could not come in there like, "Hey y'all, what's up?" and that fly for 2 seconds.
Yeah. Well, I actually lived in Birmingham for a while, and I think it's actually a pretty good town. I know you're from just outside of Birmingham, but I lived over off of 280.
Now, when he says just outside of Birmingham, he really means like 2.5 hours.
Well, yeah, but it's Alabama. Most people on here don't know Alabama from Adam's House Cat.
True. I'm actually originally from the Chickasaw Reservation in southwest Alabama. But you've never been there.
I've actually been down there. I grew up in Tallahassee, so.
Oh, cool.
So I know Arab, and I know Florala, and I know all those places down there. And I've spent time in Baghdad, and I can't tell you all the places I've been to.
And my grandparents actually, or I should say my father's parents, the white side of my family, actually lives in Vance.
Oh, okay.
And he used to run a horse ranch for the longest time.
Well,
Hello, Mr. Tenry.
I have friends in Andalusia and Pine Tree and Red Level and all those places. Oop, I did hit somebody. That's good stuff. I'll take it.
This Tenry is run aground.
Oh, good stuff.
And now he's on fire.
I'm gonna see if I can come around and put some torpedoes into it. Well, so that's why did you head north to go to school as opposed to going to like Auburn or Alabama?
It was actually originally I moved north because of work.
Okay.
I got recruited to go to Maryland.
Oh, all right. So but you decided not to be a terrapin.
No, I got recruited to go to Maryland for work as a regional manager for CNS Wholesale.
Okay.
And then they decided, yeah, you're under the age of 40, you have boobs, and you don't play golf. We don't want you.
Right.
So it was at that point that I was the one that was fired when they quote downsized, and I looked at them and said, "You moved me
Right, all the
20.
way.
You moved me almost 2,000 miles. I'm a misplaced worker. Where's my severance package?"
Ouch.
So they proceeded to have to pay me all through my undergrad.
Well, that's not bad. If you can get it, that's not bad at all. Alright, I'm making a move on this, on Crossfire 187th.
That destroyer is, I think he's aground.
Alright, well, the St. Louis
He's got all sorts of rain.
Okay, St. Louis is going to hurt me if I don't get out of the way.
That St. Louis?
Lone Warrior 96.
Trying to arc shells over the island at him.
Okay, somebody just
Got
spotted
one hit.
me.
Oh, I knocked out his steering.
Alright, he's going to take at least one of mine. There we go.
He's wondering how I'm shooting him.
Come on now.
He's on fire.
Ooh, they're really... Everybody wants a piece of me. Two and a half seconds. Come on, get it back to me. There's a Tenru in front of me. There. Who's not taking any shots from this St. Louis.
St. Louis is about to be finished off.
I'm after Nuki on the other side.
Oh, he's done.
Ooh, I'm in serious trouble.
Oh crap, I'm gonna be point blank with the Kawachi. This is not a good day.
Pardon me.
I'm about to be point blank with a Kawachi. Like 3 kilometers in closing.
Repair. Come on. There we go. He's gonna die before I can get to him. You still alive? Yes, you are. All right. All right, he's dead. All right. I'm going to go after this other St. Louis up there and be 8.
Oh, I'm just, 2 kilometers away from a Kawachi right now.
Oh my god. All right, let me get back over there.
Yeah, his secondaries are finally opening up on me.
All right. I don't know if I can make it back there in time.
He might sink. He's ablaze from stem to stern.
Nice. So tell me a little bit about how you got interested in combat games like World of Tanks and World of Warships.
Well, I started life, and they really wanted me to go into the military, and I ended up actually getting... I wear glasses now, but I actually got kicked out of sniper school for Section 8.
Oh, okay. So you were decided to go into the military.
Yeah, I had decided to try to go there, and I actually made it into sniper school, and I got kicked out during the psychological evaluation.
For being transgender?
It was more the fact I already had PTSD from family abuse.
I gotcha.
And they decided that they couldn't have a sniper with PTSD. Not that I blame them. I am totally gonna sink.
Alright, I just had to warn Wild Pitch I've got Torps in the water. He's heading straight there, so everybody just noticed that I've already warned him way, way, way in advance.
Oh, I am so done.
Right.
I'm on fire. My rudder's jammed.
I'm on my way. He's gonna hit these fucking... Oh, wow. They just missed him. And so did all of our torpedoes miss. That St. Louis just dodged all those like
I'm done.
Alright.
50 hits, 2 fires. Not bad. 57 hits, okay.
Let's see if I can sink that South Carolina for you.
You don't have a lot left.
Yeah, he does not have a lot left. 2,500. Not bad.
And considering I sailed up to him and only had 3,000 left after the Kawachi got a hold of me. Watch the Chikuma on your left.
Yeah, I see him. I got some space before he spots me, so I should be okay.
You are in torpedo range.
Yeah, but he can't see me quite yet.
So I got moved up here. I originally was going to go to University of Delaware for languages, and I actually speak quite a bit of Russian and some Japanese and American Sign Language. And then I had a brain aneurysm.
Oh, goodness gracious!
Yeah, life sucks. Just a purely genetic thing that if I had actually taken the time to go to the doctor, we could have detected long before it happened. But
Man.
I spent 2 months getting my language center of my brain put back together, and I just couldn't stay on track to go through languages if I can't study language for 2 months.
Right. Well, it's one way to get rid of your Alabama accent.
We did voice therapy for that one, but yeah, I can imagine that.
You learn how, if you get completely out of speak, you start over again. You don't have the accent anymore. All right, this guy's toast.
Oh, you've got this. 2 kilometers, torpedoes.
I don't know. We'll see. He's dodging like a boss.
Fire your guns! I know that's not a thing destroyers really do.
I'm almost reloaded. I'm almost reloaded.
His little 5-inchers are trying to shoot you.
All right. I'll put some guns on there. Come on, let me get a little Citadel hit. Come on, reload. There we go.
Oh.
Well, it's all right. It's all right. That was good. That was a good fight.
That was a good fight. I didn't sink anybody, but okay. I'll take 61,000 credits.
Yeah, I got 58 out of that. I'll take that too. 4 torpedo hits, 3 floodings, 1 sunk. Let's see how we did on the old team score there.
So I walked in with 14,000 hit points and walked out with 28,000 damage.
Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, we're right there. We're just a few experience points apart, so that's good stuff. All right.
I think... Nope, that does not get me to St. Louis. I already have the Samsung. Don't need it.
You know, I haven't played the St. Louis in a while. You want to play this? We could play the St. Louis.
I don't have it yet.
Oh, you don't have it? Okay.
I'm just... Actually, I might be able to get it. Let's see. 2,400. No, I don't think I can.
Well, you've obviously been playing World of Tanks for a really long time, right?
Yeah, my account officially started in 2011.
Yeah, so almost 14,000 games.
Try 18 and a half.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that with Europe as well as North America, or what?
Well, when I go look on Watt Labs real quick, let's see what it says for my NA account.
Because your profile on the World Tanks website shows 13,000+. Unless
we're both wrong. Watt Labs says I have 17,499 battles.
Yikes.
And I just crossed the 2,000 win 8 mark today.
Oh, nice. Good for you. Wow. Well, that's so going back to what we were talking about. I mean, obviously you'd gone into the military, you're going to sniper school and all that sort of stuff, and but obviously being a ground pounder is a bit different than tanks and warships and stuff like that. What got you into these specifically?
Well, in my early childhood, we would go to the Savannah, Georgia, 3rd Cavalry and Armored Division Museum, and I got to ride in a Leopard 1 about 3 times while I was under the age of 18.
Oh.
So Leopard 1 is by far still my favorite tank.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
And my one of my friends still actually works there, and he's in the restoration department. So the last time I got to go there was about a year ago. I got to go there, and we met up and talked and had a good time. And he put me in an M4 Sherman for a little bit, and I just rode around the radio operator seat.
That's fun. That's really cool. Have you?
But yeah,
Go ahead.
I've always liked armored vehicles since then, and I went out to do basic training, and they found out, oh, by the way, you can shoot.
Yeah. So we're gonna move you over here. Yeah, I hear you. Well, let me see here. What do I have next? Okay, so let's talk about, family and friends. What do they think about you being like a gamer and sort of a YouTube personality? You get any flack from your friends and family about that?
My friends absolutely love it. My girlfriend's mother is overly cautious about it because she doesn't want to appear on camera, and my own grandparents are kind of mixed.
Do they know what a computer is? Like my grandmother would have no idea what the YouTube was.
Yes, they know what a computer is. My father's father used to program COBOL until he retired, and my Native American grandfather on my mother's side is actually is a retired sheriff, so he knows exactly what a computer is.
Yeah, okay. And all the horror stories behind, online stalking and all that sort of shit.
Oh, they are. That's their biggest concern. They're like, somebody's gonna stalk you, and I'm like, cool. Just make sure they know that I'm trained in hand-to-hand combat, and we're good.
Right. All press is good press at this point. So, well, let's talk about that for a second. I mean, go ahead and pick another ship, and we'll get into another battle. But let's talk briefly. I mean, obviously, this is an issue that's come up before, and you and I had the conversation about it, but. And there's obviously been a lot of things in the press lately about transgender, and I'll do mine again. I'll absolutely do my omakase again, and obviously with the the same-sex marriage, and I don't want to get into the whole politics of stuff, but I do want to talk about how, because you are, so far as I know, and it's not like I've done a tremendous amount of research or anything, but you're the only transgender YouTube gamer personality that I've ever run across. Is that so far as you're aware the same thing?
So far as I'm aware, the same thing. If I found another one, I would totally just put them on my recommended channel list and be like, "Do you want to do some crossover stuff?"
Right.
But yeah, as far as I'm aware, I'm the only one who's trying. A lot of us are more afraid of reprisal and the whole what's that excuse go like again? Because you're transgender, I chose to murder you issue.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm going to come over to your side of the map here. Maybe we can tag team some people on that side.
Oh, that just sounds mean. I also went ahead and put the premium silver cost boost onto my ship.
Okay, good. I had my captain. I just changed him out and put him on the Minakaze, but he had the three smoke. Superintendent skill, but I just moved him up to the Minakaze. So I've only got 2 here, and I've got the base standard smoke. So I assume that the support is mostly silent for you, whereas the idiots who don't think girls should play and don't know what box to put you in are not silent. How do you deal with that?
I deal with it in a couple ways. One, I have armor that would make a mouse blush. A lot of people think, oh, she doesn't have that much armor, and I'm like, when you have to deal with 5 to 20 trolls on any given day,
yeah,
you kind of have to have a very thick skin. And there's just a couple of other things that I do. I do meditation a lot.
Okay.
It tends to help. And torps away. Let's see if I can hit that Tenru.
Yeah, I think I just got... No, the guy behind me got spotted. Alright, fine. Torps away on the Tenru.
And my smoke generator started.
Alright, I'm going to come into your smoke screen.
Nope, they're not even going to get close to him. He's already behind the island. Is there a way to, like, help me guide these torpedoes, or am I just on my own?
You lean left and right in your chair. I found that usually works. All right, I won't put torps out because you're heading down that way. I'm going to put torps behind you.
Incoming torpedoes.
Roger.
Oh no, those are outgoing.
They were probably mine. Going at, they might hit that Chester. Nope.
I just heard the beeping and I was like, oh, what the?
Yeah, they were probably mine. And by the way, this is a totally R-rated cursing channel, so feel free to let loose if you feel like you have to. Yep, torpedoes.
Oh, you mean the legendary Fiaura rage?
Well, I curse like a sailor with Tourette's, so fear not cursing on my channel.
That was a dodge.
That was a serious dodge. Good for you.
Oh, those yours? Okay. Whew.
Yeah, those are mine that just went out. Come on, Slim Shady. I'm going to have to get in a little closer. I'm just afraid to do it right now.
I would not get in close. They have way too many ships over here.
You know, there are. I think we maybe ought to head round towards the middle and see if we can come around the other side of these islands and get some, because this is just not working out for me. If we stay here, we're just going to get shot up. Look out, I put two sets in front of you.
Both at that South Carolina.
I hope so. That's where I want them to go.
That's where I want them to go.
You know, I did the math on this the other day, and if it's 6,800 damage per torpedo maximum, right? And you have 4 torpedoes per, well, you got 2 per launcher, times 2 launchers, right? You got 13,000, whatever it is, per launcher. There I go. I got somebody. Yeah,
you got the South Carolina.
And then you figure they reload in like 30 seconds, right? 24 seconds is what my reload is.
Right.
So, you know, you're going to put out theoretically almost 54,000 damage in theory in under a minute. And if you reload, if it's 24-second reload in total, and if you stagger your shots, that's, you know, a significant amount of torpedo damage going out every basically.
Is that
every
St. Louis
13
moving?
seconds. I don't know. Good question. I'm gonna fire on him. Is that you that just put him out there?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I did the, so it's every 12 seconds basically, or every 13 seconds you can fire torpedoes.
Correct.
And
so yeah, you could theoretically, destroyers theoretically can throw out the most damage.
Yeah, and you know, there's no battleship in tier 3 or 4 that's got over 54,000 hit points. So
But my engine boost just now cut off. I started it when we were way over in Gulf 3.
all right, I'm going for the Chester, orange, the Dutch guy. So I'm going to launch across your bow. Might want to slow down just for a second. Oh. Hit something. No, he's going to go behind the island. Shit. All right, go ahead. You can speed up. I'm not going to get these off. I hit more islands, man. I absolutely just crush every island in the game.
Those poor islands. What did they do to you?
I mean, they sail out in front of me.
We are spotted. That St.
all-
Louis can see us.
Okay.
Putting down smoke.
All right. I'll put down some smoke as well in a second. Oop, you took a good hit there. Come on. Go, go, go. All right. Going guns. Engine, please. Nope. we may have to. You may have to bail out of here.
I'm working on it.
Right.
Ow. I just lost one of my turrets.
Right, I'm smoking.
Quote, main turret blown up.
Besides the trolling that you get from people, what's the hardest part about being sort of a... Oop, there we go. Took out St. Louis. What's the hardest thing being transgender on the internet? You know, is it the ignorance of people, or...
A lot of it's just ignorance, people being stupid. And a lot more of it is people just going, well, tough it out, you need to get over it. And I'm like, okay. I mean, I'm only a part of a demographic that has a 55% suicide rate.
Right. Yeah, I don't... That's one thing. People just have no concept of the damage they do with a few clicks of the keyboard. And it's amazing to me that how harmless it is to be able to not realize... I mean, how harmless you think it is to type away at something on the keyboard and have no concept of what you actually do to people. You know?
I know. You want the bad news?
What's the bad news?
What's that terrible I am with torpedoes? I haven't hit anything yet.
I've got 5 hits, so I'm making up for it.
I've just been, you know, taking all the damage and keeping all the attention.
That's fine by me. That makes me perfectly happy. Look out for those torpedoes. Okay.
Oh, they just stopped. Okay, I'm gonna do the crazy thing.
Alright, I'm gonna go for this other South Carolina as he comes around the island.
I'm gonna come around the island on top of the Tacoma.
Okay. Why don't I do that with you then? Because the Antu's gonna take that walkie-talkie.
But that walkie-talkie's just gonna die.
Yeah. Then we can just curb stomp the South Carolina.
Yeah, it's a lesson I learned from World of Tanks. Find the isolated person and pick on them.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, I have no guns. They're all knocked out.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just pushing you off the ledge. That's what I feel like. Okay, Fiaura, you go first. No problem.
Bonsai!
Hajimatata no kidashato. No, he's taking good fire. So you're basically playing 3 games right now. You're playing World of Tanks, World of Warships. No, you play Armored Warfare, and then you're gonna pick up War Thunder. So
I put up my first War Thunder video in a very long time last week.
So tell me, which of of these 4 games? Obviously, you've got 3 tank games and 1 ship game. Watch out for torpedoes to port. What's your favorite of those 4 games?
Armored Warfare has the potential to be better than World of Tanks. I play World of Tanks a lot. I also recently started playing Alien Isolation at the request of my viewers, and they are laughing their asses off at my panic. But out of those 4 games, I really, right now, it's World of Tanks. Armored Warfare has the potential to be better, but Obsidian's going to need to really pick up their slack, because some of the bugs and errors are just mind-numbingly annoying.
Yeah, I had a tough time yesterday. Tried to get some Armored Warfare videos in, and I had one real bad game crash sound bug thing, and then I had one where I went into, got in a vehicle and went to get into a PvE match, and the vehicle went in, and I stayed in my garage.
Now, see, I don't necessarily have a problem with the crashes and those sorts of bugs. Those are going to happen. But when it's stuff like my T-72 has no gun mantle, so it counts as 0 armor.
Right, yeah.
Or my T-72 gets shot in the gun and it damages the tank. Not damage the module, damages the tank. Like, my hit points go down.
Right.
I also took the applique armor off my C-72 because what's happening is they penetrate the applique side skirt. That's technically just a sheet of metal hung off the side of the tank, and it does hit point damage.
Right. I saw your video on that. I obviously haven't gotten to the point where I've got very good vehicles. One thing I will say is I think the grind in the early Armored Warfare is just horrendous. Trying to get out of these early vehicles, he's dead. He's totally dead. Oh, look at that. He's got 49 hit points left. No, he's dead. All right. So much for that.
Yeah, we shouldn't be grinding and testing progression in closed beta. That's not what closed beta is for.
Right.
We shouldn't be doing that, and we're doing it. And it's the North American server population has gone down so horrendously bad that we just don't have enough people to test the game anymore. We end up with like, I had one match today that was 4v4, and I'm just like, what am I supposed to do with this? It's 4v4. This is not even like a fight.
Yeah. Smoking. Spin around, try and get out of the way. Oh, nope, nope, nope. I'm gonna get killed here. I guarantee you I'm gonna die. Hello, Island. Hello.
How are you today?
Hello, Island, my old friend. I've come to smash into you again.
I'm gonna try for something incredibly crazy.
That St. Louis, I'll give that St. Louis a big set of nuts because he's capping our base. That is some serious balls.
He's got some.
He's got a big brass set. Oh, I hit him though.
What is the proximity? Is there a proximity light on ships?
He's dead. Never mind, I got him. That was not smart of him. Is there a proximity? What do you mean?
Never mind.
Oh, you found him, huh? Shit, I'm not gonna get there in time. Oh,
yes!
Good job. Well done.
My holy two
Well
hits.
done. Nice. That's excellent. Tell me.
He just looked up and went, "Oh crap!"
Dude, I got 9 torpedo hits in that one. That was a good game.
Make me look like a scrub.
That's okay. That's really well done. 1066. I will take the Norman invasion of England for 1066, Alex. Now, good stuff. Well, what award did you get? Oh, you got devastating strike. Well, take that to the bank.
I one-shotted that destroyer. That poor guy. The second torpedo didn't even hit him, and there were 2 more in the water.
That's good stuff. So I put down the South Carolina and 2 St. Louis's. I will take that all day long.
But yeah, Armored Warfare. I will admit when I was first testing it in Alpha, I was like, "This is amazing. This is so much better than World of Tanks." And then we slowly run into all the bugs, and we're like, "Oh dear God, fix this, please."
Yeah,
you have so much potential.
The grind is killing me. The grind is absolutely killing me. I mean, I can't get out of the 113. I can barely get out of the PT-76. The Scorpion's gun is just absolute trash.
Oh, you should have seen the first early access test with the Scorpion, because we would run up with a HESH shell and fire it and do full damage to the front of patents. So you'd hit a patent for like 400, and then on top of that, break 4 modules.
Well, I mean, I could see HESH in real life doing that, not necessarily penetrating, but doing a shitload of internal damage.
It does have a very high crit chance, but the problem we had with it was the Scorpion was full penning stuff with HESH shells, and we're like,
no, that's fair
that's not supposed to happen.
But it's just. Anyway, so grinding that has been really tough for me, and the fact that I can't get a good video out of it, you know, anyway, it is what it is. So, no, I think Armored Warfare has the potential. It's a beautiful game. I mean, the graphics are just, you know, stunning. I really, really enjoy watching the scenery, but, yeah, I'll work on that some more. I was really excited about it coming out. I signed up for test, you know, a year and a half ago or whatever. But I'm really liking the World of Warships, and World of Tanks for me is suffering a little bit because of this. So it is what it is. Tell me what makes you. I know I'm really running behind on the questions because I'm having such a good time here. So we want to do one more fight. We'll just make this a long video.
We can make this as long as you want.
All right, let's make this a long video.
Hold on, I'm gonna. Yeah, that's enough.
All right. What makes you a good World of Tanks player?
Well, there's a couple things. One, you have to have a twitch reflex, which I suggest there are other games besides World of Tanks that will actually help you build that a lot better than World of Tanks. My suggestions are stuff like Hotline Miami. Let me go look at my Steam list real quick. Hotline Miami will help you. Mount and Blade, as old as it looks and as hard as it is, will help you. Borderlands was by far one of the best things for training a twitch reflex. Yeah, those kinds of games where you have to just have that instant reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Those help you a lot. You have to know the rules in the system. You have to know what the spotting system is. You have to know what the camouflage system is, how it works, and then you have to just systematically memorize armor values, penetration values, all those things. And if you have trouble memorizing them, there's mods out there for you guys that are perfectly legal, that when you scroll over a tank, it'll say it has this much armor, and this is what its gun does, and all these other things for you, and you don't have to memorize. But as a League player, I have to memorize it because I can't have mods.
Yeah, well, I'm an old man, so I have every legal mod you could probably put into that game. I can't remember shit. I can't remember my kids' names from one week to the next.
And the other thing is learning the maps. Not just learning like spots that are useful, but learning how to manipulate the map in a way so that if you end up in a different type of position than you're used to, you can still take advantage. And then it's just reacting to what your opponents are doing.
What skill of those do you think is going to translate across best to World of Warships for those people who don't have any interest in tanks? What do you think, either one of those skills, or what do you think a good skill is for World of Warships players?
Analyzing map flow and learning to use your hit point pool as a weapon.
Okay.
Now, this is a foreign concept to most people, but it's like the difference between a blue player and a purple player is a purple player knows how to use their hit point pool as a weapon.
Right.
What that means is I pull up and I go, okay, I've got 700 hit points, you've got 1,200. You need to put 2 shots into me, but I can take out all 1,200 of your hit points before you can put 2 shots into me. I'm willing to take that shot.
Right.
And that wins games. And people are stunned. They're like, you only had 700 hit points. I almost had you. And I'm like, no, you had 2 more seconds on your reload, and I knew it. And once you learned how to use your hit point pool, not only as like, this is my armor, this is what keeps me alive, but as a weapon against your enemy, then you're golden.
That makes sense. And I can see that in World of Warships as well, but I think this game is, although the intensity of play, at least early on, isn't necessarily there, I think you've got to think way in advance of where you're going and what you're doing and where the enemy is, like you said, to know the maps and what the heat maps are going to be. Oh shit. Somebody just hit that guy for a lot. Sorry, Mr. Battleship.
You just sailed into a world of no.
There we go. Took us something out. What did I take out on him? Hurts, doesn't it, fella? Oh shit! Torpedoes all over my face. I'm gonna take 1 torpedo. There we go.
Ow. That's gonna hurt.
But I managed to kill that guy. Oh shit.
Thank you, Kawachi. Learn to drive. So our Kawachi battleship here is a real smart one. He just decided, I'm going to run into my friendly cruiser and start steering him in the wrong direction.
He's zoomed in deep zoom mode.
He's about to run aground.
Yep. It could be me driving it for all we know. Oh, this is going to be bad. Don't focus on me. Pretend like you don't see me. fire.
That's not good.
I gotta get this guy.
I want the St. Louis. It is such a monster.
It is a lot of fun.
Everybody's like, oh, it's just a tier 3 cruiser, and then it pounds you to pieces, and you're like, when did that happen?
What do you think about this whole thing about people line scrubbing?
About people what?
Line scrubbing.
You should come to a complete halt when you run into the red line. That should not be grinding down the line and being virtually impossible to hit because we can't judge your speed. It should be you come to a complete halt.
Yeah. Well, I just actually ran into the line as I was turning, and I'm still obviously trying to turn out of it to chase this Tenru down. But for people that play it as a, you know, as a way to get over on the game, I truly think they ought to be. There ought to also be a penalty that if you were on the line, that your ship starts losing health or something. If you stay on it for very long, you start losing, you start taking damage. Oh, he's running like a baby. All right, well, he can just run all he wants to. I'm not going after those South Carolinas by myself. What talk to me about World of Warships and what you like and dislike about World of Warships since we're playing it.
I do dislike line scrubbing. I don't like the fact that torpedoes are utterly devastating. Like, a full battleship salvo might not kill the destroyer, but by God, if a destroyer hits you with a full torpedo salvo, you're gone. Yeah. And it just, I look at that and I go, that's not how torpedoes actually work, guys. Torpedoes sink over time by flooding. Well, it's not just a boom, you're dead.
I mean, if they break the back of the ship, that's certainly something. You know?
Oh yeah, if they break the back of the ship, you're dead. But I've noticed, like, even with good torpedo belts, it's still a devastating hit.
Yeah, true.
Like, even on the, I have the war spike, and even on that ship, if I get hit with a torpedo, I'm in a world of hurt.
Yeah. I'll take a Citadel hit on that Chester.
I would too.
Thank you.
Is all that pain raining out you? All that pain flying over my head?
Yeah, that was me. That was 6 more on him right there.
6 Citadel hits or 6 hits?
No, 6 hits. Only 1 Citadel so far. Somebody just hit him with another one. Was that you?
Yeah, I'm letting loose.
Alright, Tenru's coming back to do a torpedo run, that little coward. Well, so if you were the, I keep losing track of my train of thought because I'm busy trying to kill people, but if you were the head of World of Warships for a day, what would you do to the game besides change the torpedoes around a little bit?
I would change how the red line works. I would consider a change in the system of spotting, just so that, you know, it's not just a you're at this range so you're spotted type of deal.
Okay. What would you do?
Oh crap, I'm so dead. I am so dead.
I heard him.
Oh yes, I dodged! I ninja'd that so hard!
Battleship took one though.
I would probably make it where if you fire your guns, you're spotted. But if you fired your torpedoes, we obviously can't see like a little splash in the water, so you'd be fine so long as you weren't. I would also give people like I would give these ships a spotting range so that the ship can see this far away and do like a camouflage factor like World of Tanks.
Okay. He's just not able to dodge like he wants to. Although the South Carolina is going to eat me alive now. Oh, wait, no, there's a Chester. Can I have some Chester, please?
I agree. Chester should be on the menu.
I am going to die from the South Carolina. really fire torpedoes at me? He did. Little
Yes,
son of
he
a
did.
bitch.
Yes, he did.
Alright, I took one. That's alright.
Ooh, Chester, burn. Burn, baby, burn. And I would also definitely make the AP shells more effective, because right now they are pretty useless.
You make what effective?
The AP rounds.
Yeah, I agree. There he is. Oh, Tankety Tank Tank wants me now. Why don't you just light him on fire, I think.
I just, you know, I look at this and I go, well, I have no reason to load my AP rounds because I know that they're likely not going to do anything to this South Carolina in front of me.
Who's torpedoing me? Oh, I'm going to die right about now, I think.
Oh, no. We need you alive!
I didn't die, actually.
Come on, load the guns. I need to sink this guy.
I am flooding, though.
Oh my god, 100 hit points? No way.
Oh, I'm toast.
How are you always repairing? Damn.
Yeah, that was bad. Oh well, it is what it is. 95 hits. I tell you. Do you have the Atlanta?
No, I don't.
Oh my god, you need to go buy the Atlanta now. It should be back on the tech tree.
He's sitting here, just this South Carolina just repaired himself to barely alive over and over again. There he goes.
Oh, come on. Here's
I
something.
had him all the way down to 100, and he repaired himself and just kept alive at like 100.
He's going to get that. What's that award you get for unsinkable, I think is what it is.
Yeah, or Dreadnought.
Oh, yeah, it's one of those two. Yeah. I just did the damn video on the flags and the achievements yesterday. I should know what it is, but I just can't remember. You know, one thing I would change about this game is that when you're in a division with somebody, just like when you're in a platoon in World of Tanks, if you die and you go to click the mouse to get into spectator mode, it ought to go to your platoon mate.
Yes.
Instead, it just flips you all over the map. And that's just
this game doesn't have it like World of Tanks where you can hold control, bring the mouse up, and then click on somebody and it goes to them.
That's right.
It's not implemented yet. Also, the replay system for this game, I don't know what it is, but it's bugged where it won't show me the stats, so I have to take pictures of the final stats after every battle that I think I'm going to use.
Yeah, it's the same way with me. What I end up doing when I forget is just trying to do a screenshot in my obviously my movie making program to screenshot, but it's always blurry. So, folks, if you see a blurry scorecard on one of my videos, it's because I forgot to take the screenshot in the game, and I had to get a screenshot in the video editing program. Just so you guys know, that's the secret there. It's a dirty secret. Well, now that we have to sort of regrind up the lines, what ship are you looking forward to playing to the most?
I'm looking forward to the St. Louis and the Cleveland. Those are like my favorite ones.
Watch the Chester.
Oh, crap. So focused on the battleship, I missed that guy.
So you like the Cleveland, and you said the Cleveland and the St. Louis?
Yeah, those have been my two favorite ships.
I think that the St. Louis matches will be better once they get the Mikasa and some of these other pre-dreadnought ships in the game. I think it's a bit tough going up against South Carolinas. I mean, I like the St. Louis and the Chesters going up against each other. Now you can take out Ride My Pleasure Boat. He's repairing himself again.
Set him on fire.
He must have 3 repair kits on. He must have Superintendent on that ship. Yeah, you're gonna have to HE him.
Gonna have to kill both of these guys. We are not gonna be able to cap. Come on, go baby girl, go. Yeah, I don't have speed boost or anything on the Chester. Oh my god, he's got 4,000 hit points now.
Oh my god. This other guy's gonna light you up when you come around that corner. Or is he dead? I think he's dead. Forget him, he's dead. Just go after Ride My Pleasure Boat.
Come on, turn baby turn. Oh crap.
No.
Oh
shit.
That was a Citadel pen.
Alright, so
15,000 damage, one shell.
we're gonna watch the rest of this fight. Because where the hell did he go?
South Carolina is so painful.
Our Irish Iron has got way more juice than this other guy does.
He needs just to go at him.
Ooh, that was a good hit. And our guy's flying flags.
I haven't played enough of the open beta to have flags yet.
Well, you should... oh, I see what you're saying. You got to get up to tier 7 or whatever it is in the cruise.
Well, no, I've got that. I just don't have... I haven't actually played the game once open beta start, besides a couple of matches in my Arkansas beta to get some footage for it and see what it was like.
Yeah, but you should have them.
It's okay. But you're saying I should have all the ones I had from closed beta still?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you get awarded those, but if your captains aren't up to the high enough tier as a captain, not in the ship levels, but as high enough tier as a captain, then they're not unlocked yet. You've got to get up to tier 7 as a captain to get. Does that make sense? What I'm saying?
Yeah. Come on, land a shot. We only need like one or two.
There
Yes!
you got it. Well done. That was a good game. That was a good game.
That was a brutal fight.
Yeah.
123,000 credits.
Nice. Well done. Well done. Listen, that was a good fight there. That's a good. Yeah, you did that. You did the best out of everybody in the game there. Congratulations on that. 1168 base. That's good stuff. Yeah, I'll take that. Well, listen, I think we probably bored everybody enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and let us wrap this thing up. Listen, let me just ask you two last things. Playing as much as you do, what is your biggest in-game peeve?
For which game?
You pick. Just give me your biggest one then.
Unaggressive players. People who come up and I'm like, you're at full freaking hit points and you won't go around the bloody corner. Take the hit and let us push.
Right.
They're just so they're so scared to get hit, and I'm like, why are you even playing? You're playing a tank game. You're gonna get hit. Please just accept this fact and go take a hit for us.
Okay.
That's by far the bit thing that will just drive me nuts.
Which goes back to your point of using your health points as a weapon, using your armor as a weapon. From earlier, when you said that you are more than willing to take a hit in order to, take the other guy out because you memorized how fast his reload is and where to hit him and all those kinds of things.
Yeah, and just watching people sit around corners hiding, and I'm like, why are you hiding? You're playing a tank game. Please take a hit for us so that we can win this match. And I see a lot of people who do quote shy sniping, where they sit in the back, conserve all their hit points, and just play sniper games. And I'm like, yeah, that doesn't actually win battles. It looks really nice on your win 8, granted, but it doesn't win battles.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's do this. My last question for you is, since I'm wrapping up, I'll give you the last word. Anything you'd like to say? Have at it.
I'd like to say hello to everyone who's actually watching, and hello to my fans who have endured this interview and World of Warships rant. Congratulations, you made it to the end. As a matter of fact, for those who've made it to the end, I'm doing a goal drawing It'll be in an annotation right now. So whoever's name just popped up on screen, you just won some gold. I hope that motivated everybody to watch this to the end.
Excellent.
And go check out Tank FTM's channel. He's apparently a fairly decent guy, and I will be on live stream Wednesday with Watt University if you guys want to tune in for training.
Excellent. Oh, that's good news. Well, that's it, folks. I'd like to say thanks to Fiaura the Tank Girl for taking the time out to come sail with us today. I hope you enjoyed the fight and the chat that we had. I hope this, you know, enlightens you guys a little bit to the different folks that are playing on the internet. The internet is a huge, wide open world, and there are lots of people, and there's plenty of room for everybody. And you'll find out that there are people better than you out there in games. There's people worse than you out there in games, but keep an open mind. Enjoy playing, because that's really what it's all about. It's a game. It's for fun. It's great to have competition and to, you know, try and win and do the best you can for your team. But remember, there's always a person on the other side of the computer screen from you, especially in these big, massive multiplayer online games. You know, learn from them. You know, try to keep an open mind about who's out there. And, you know, this was a really fun interview. I let it go long, and I apologize to everybody who's probably, you know, head down on the keyboard now, but I really was having a good time with Fiaura. So, you know, thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to go check out Fiaura's channel on YouTube. Follow the live streams. As she was saying, she gives away gold. You know, there'll be other contests and things like that in the future, but her channel is Fiaura the Tank Girl. Check it out on YouTube. And again, as always, this is Tanks for the Mammeries, and you are watching Motorboat with Mammeries. This is the World of Warships open beta test. Thank you very much for watching, and you guys have a great night. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe.